happy Wednesday. It's been a minute since I've vlogged. I keep forgetting, or like I pick up the camera and then I just have these random clips that don't go together. So I'm gonna try to start again. I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring. He's taking a little nap. I just woke up from my nap. I have my workshop in a little bit, but I'm doing some I guess like homework for it. I probably mentioned I'm working with a startup through this program that is focused, it's a neurotech startup, and it's on like a digital biomarker for Alzheimer's. And so we're kind of doing this literature review, so I'm working through that. I'm also emailing some professors for my PhD program, trying to set up my rotations. I'm also in the middle of like finding a roommate in like housing situation, so talked to like a couple people and trying to figure that out as well. But yeah, I feel like it's like a lot going on, but not the most exciting things to vlog, but I will take you along. Yeah, last weekend was Mother's Day, and so I made my mom a passion fruit cheesecake, which I also made for my dad's birthday last month. This one didn't turn out as well, like the texture wise, like it wasn't holding up the way that it did before, so gotta figure that out, but I still think it tastes delicious. And I'm not even a big fan of cheesecake, I'm just a big passion fruit fan, so I think it made it good. And yeah, what else have we done? Oh, I've been playing Tomodachi Life. We got it on my Switch, and so I've been building up my little characters. It's like so funny to me, like the way they talk and everything that you can tell it to do. Today my parents got married in the game, which was fun, and I didn't realize it would automatically make me and my sister their kids, because it like you can set it to like, do they have relatives in the game, and so I had already put like where their kids. So once they got married, they were like, oh, your kids live on the island too, and so now we're like officially their kids in the game. And so I'm trying to like design the little island to make it look like a little neighborhood and everything. I know people like draw stuff to make it look better. I'm not the best at drawing, but I know there's little tools you can use, so I want to start doing that to make it actually like look more like customized. So I'll show you my island later. But yeah, also nearing the end of the school year, which means the team that I work with is prepping their final pitch. We've been working on that every week, and they showed like their first like full pitch to us yesterday, and it looks really good, and dare I say better than mine last year. So I think they're like in a really good place. They're presenting it in their class today to get even more feedback. But I think that'll be great. I'm excited to see it, but I'm also like sad that it's like coming to an end and I won't be working with them anymore. But that also means summertime, which is weird because this is my first like real, no, it's not my first real summer. It kind of is. No, this is like a weird summer for me because it's like I am still working and I'm not used to that. Like I've been a student and like sure, like I've done like research and whatnot during the summer, but it's like different now. Like I'm still doing the same job that I'm doing now over the summer, and I don't know what that's gonna look like because obviously part of my work is working with the students that won't be there anymore, but also I just do stuff for the lab, so that should be fun. I will probably take a little trip down to LA at some point. My friend lives down there, and she's figuring out, she doesn't know how much longer she wants to stay, so we've been talking about like maybe this or last summer there. I mean, we can go back anytime, but like with her having a place, so we're trying to figure out what to do over the summer there. And of course I have other friends there that I could visit, and yeah, and then I'll start my PhD in the fall, which means obviously like the housing and everything I have to figure out, but also just like, I don't know, it's exciting, it's new. So yeah, I think those vlogs will get more interesting later on with like having to buy stuff for my room, my apartment, house, whatever, and just everything once I start. So yeah, okay, I will check back in after my workshop. Okay, good morning. I didn't update yesterday after my workshop because I did not feel well, but anyways, had a little workshop. We had a guest speaker, which she talked about like clinical endpoints, and it was pretty interesting. After that, my parents came home. I had a little bit of dinner, and then I played a little bit of Tomodachi Life. I'm trying to figure out, I think I said like how to draw stuff. I tried, it doesn't look good, so I need to be better. I'm working. I have to sort through some documents and put them all together, just kind of like make everything clearer. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working for a few more hours, and then I'll probably take a little walk around and have some lunch. Taking a bit of a break to take my little walk. I'm gonna have to keep working because we're trying to get it done today. And I have to like sort through some more documents, but I'm gonna take a bit of a walk, like a 30-minute walk, and then I'll eat my lunch and then I'll get back to it. Back from my walk, had my little lunch. We've been getting like the Whole Foods like family meals. I don't love them, but they're easy. So I had salmon with like a kale salad, kale slaw, and these potatoes. The potatoes really good. Salmon was okay. I don't really like kale. And I've had this drink for like 3 days. Finally finished it. I want to try a dirty soda, and McDonald's has their like dirty Dr. Pepper now. So I tried it. Don't know what I was expecting. It wasn't as great as I thought it would be, but I love a soda. So that's that. Watching Alicia's vlog on they just had Ashley's bridal shower. So watching those, and then I might take a little nap, and then I'll get back to work. Hello friends. Okay, it is a little bit after. Did a little more work. My parents came home and they had the little lunch dinner, and now we're gonna go to Ross, I think, to check out some dresses. We have a wedding coming up in August. The theme is garden formal, so we're gonna see if we can find anything there. I still don't fully understand what garden formal is, but my sister sent me a few TikToks of potential vibes, so gonna see what that looks like. Good morning. It is Friday morning. I think I did an update after we went to go look for dresses. Didn't like any of them. You saw maybe a couple of them. The other ones were worse. But there was one, like I liked at the bottom of it and I liked the vibe of it. I think it fit the theme, but the top was kind of awkward. And I also wore a sports bra, which I forgot I was wearing, and so it also didn't look right with any of the other dresses. But also the dresses just weren't fitting right, so we'll keep looking. I think my mom found some online, but I think we also might just go to the mall sometime. I am going to mass, which I haven't gone to in a while. Well, daily mass I haven't gone to in a while, because I tend to work in the mornings, but I did more work yesterday, and we don't have meetings today, so I feel like I can take a little break, or I think I'm just gonna start later, and go to mass this morning. I probably showed you this bag that I got for my birthday. I love it, but it's also kind of small, and so as you can see, my Magnificat doesn't fit inside, but I think that's fine. I'll just hold it like that. Tomorrow, so last week we went and got free tickets from our local concert venue, which we did like a year ago maybe, or no, 2 years ago. We got Sticks and what was it? It was like 2 people. Well, whatever, we got those tickets, that was fun. And now this year they were giving away Kesha tickets, and here's the thing, we bought Kesha tickets, and then like a day later they were like, oh, we're giving away tickets, and I was like, I knew this was gonna happen, but so we still went and grabbed some free ones. We're trying to sell our original ones to get that money back. And then my sister also got like MGK tickets, and I was like, I don't really know any Machine Gun Kelly songs, I think, or not like off the top of my head. She was like, no, you know it. And I was like, no, I don't think I do. And then after a while she was like, wait, actually I think I was thinking of the wrong person. So now we have those tickets, and the concert I think is tomorrow, and she was gonna like ask her friends to go, because I was like, I don't really care to go, but if no one can go, so she's like, you have to go with me. So we'll see if I end up going, because I really don't want to, but also I kind of like going to a random concert, because why not? I have nothing else to do, but I don't know, like I don't know anything about his music. So maybe we'll give it a listen and then we'll decide. Okay, out of mass, I'm getting some food for lunch. Hello, I'm back. I stopped at the store. I got those chicken tenders and chicken nuggets on sale today. And when I walked by, I saw like Hawaiian sweet rolls, and I've done the thing before with, oh, I obviously don't have all the ingredients, but before where I made the kind of like a little slider with the chicken tenders. And so I thought about that. I was like, oh, I could just eat it with some of the sweet rolls. But there's also an ube sweet roll, and I was like, I've been meaning to try it, and it looked like it said there was like buy one, get one 50% off. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll just grab one regular, one ube. I go to check out, and as I'm scanning things, like sometimes the deals don't go in until you click finish and pay. So I click finish and pay because nothing was going in, and I got my deal on the chicken tenders, but not on the chicken nuggets. And the ube one wasn't part of the deal, I think, because it's like special. So I was like, oh, like now I have to call the person over to get them to fix it, or like, and also maybe just get rid of the ube. I was like, I don't need it. And because the chicken nuggets, it's like $5 for 20, but I got 40 because it was like 2 deals of $5. But it was all in one bag. So then I have to call the lady over. I'm like, hey, like this is like supposed to be 2 for 2 of the 20 deals, but it's just charging me like a normal thing. And I think I confused her because she was like standing there for a while, and then she like went and grabbed the like newspaper to see what the deal was, and she goes, oh yeah, they should have given it to you separately. And I was like, oh, like sorry. So she puts it in, but I don't know, I think she did it backwards. Instead of like charging me $10 for it, she gave me a $10 coupon, but the actual price was only like a few dollars more. And so then I had like an extra amount of dollars off, and I was like, well, at that point I'll just keep the Uber because now I'm not even paying for it. And do I feel bad that I kind of took money from them? Yeah, but also she walked away immediately after she did it, so I wasn't gonna call her back over, and it wasn't my fault. So free food for me. Okay, yeah, now I'm doing a little bit of work and also watching some Smosh, some Shane Guesses, and then it'll be time to prep my lunch. Normally I would go over to my sister's on Fridays. I believe she's working in the office all this week. So I'll just be here, I guess, and I have some work to do for my neurotech program. Hello friends! I keep running into an issue. So it's been getting warm, and like my house gets really warm, and then I get like tired, so then I'm like, I don't know, like I'm too warm, so I want to take a nap, but I can't. I'm like the person who can't sleep without a blanket. So then I try to sleep with a blanket, but then it's way too warm, and then I feel worse when I wake up because then I'm like, now I'm just like overheating completely. So I attempted to take a nap, couldn't really do it. But now I'm gonna work on my little neurotech assignment. We're working through, I might have mentioned already, we're working through some papers before we meet with the people that we're working with for our startup to check in and talk about this study that went on, the Biohermes 1 study, and I believe Biohermes 2 is happening or will happen soon. So we're kind of looking into that and what the results were, what was done with that. So we'll look into that. Good morning. Here's Cusco. It is way too warm. Oh. It was way too warm when I was sleeping last night, but I had my fan on the whole night. And now I can't tell if I'm warm or I'm cold. But yeah, gonna get up in a little bit, probably shower, maybe cool down a little bit, and have some breakfast. And then I have to do a little bit more work. And I don't know if I updated, but I think I am going to the MGK concert tonight. So we'll see. Hello friends, it is a bit later. We had some lunch. I finished up reading the articles that I need to read. I do still have to type up kind of our outline, but I can also do that tomorrow. And we're about to head to our library. It's doing like a used book sale that I think they do a couple times a year, but I've always missed it. So finally gonna make it to one, and I think we have to stop at the store also to get some stuff. first vlog from inside my car, I think. We ended up stopping at a lot of different places. We went first to, I don't even remember why we left the house. Oh, the book sale. I got one book. We saw, I believe it's the second book in a series, so I might have to go get the first book, but we'll see if I can just read it without. And then we went and got some groceries, and we went to Target, which I haven't been to in forever because we've been boycotting it, but we got Tomodachi Life for my sister to play. Good morning, happy Sunday. Got all ready for mass. We still have a bit of time before we have to head out. But I was gonna say, yesterday, I don't know if I finished my story, but when we went to go get the game, it was my first time back in Target. I haven't been because we were like boycotting it. Still are, but my sister tried to order the game from somewhere else and then it canceled the order. So she was like, can you go pick it up from Target? So I went into Target. I couldn't find the game. And so then I go up to the guy at the counter and I go, hi, like, do you know if you have a Tomodachi Life in like physical, like a physical card? And he goes, I think he was like eating something. So he goes, yep. And I go, well, can I have one? And he goes, oh, you want one? Okay. And so then he leaves, like, comes back and he goes, you're looking for it, huh? And I go, yeah. And he's like, it was at the front, the one place you didn't look, huh? I said, yeah. And then he goes, is it for you? And I said, no, it's for my sister. And he goes, close enough. And then he goes, oh, do you want a bag, like, to surprise her? And I go, no, it's fine. And he goes, you're just gonna throw it at her? And I go, yeah. And I was like, what an interesting man. But I guess that was fun. And then we went to Whole Foods to get, I've been drinking kefir, which is like kind of like a milk, I think, but it doesn't hurt my stomach. So we've been trying that out. And then we had to stop at the store to get some bread. So that's what we did. And we brought, I think I bought like a little like elephant thingy, and my mom got like I think it was a giraffe, but then it had a little horn, so I was like, is it a unicorn? And then like a balloon dog for my sister, so we painted that yesterday. And then we were gonna wait to watch SNL, but we got the time wrong, so we only ended up watching the end of it. And then I think I just went to bed. So yeah, today, mass, gotta fill up my gas, and probably get some lunch. And then I don't know what else is on sketch. Alright friends, well that's where I'm gonna end this vlog, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!